Hi everyone, it's Rich, alcoholic addict, softball grandpa, coming to you from my backyard uh, in Arizona. Anyway, just got here a little while ago. Uh, Gonna be doing some stuff around the house, and brought some more cars up. The middle bedroom's full of die-cast cars. But today's topic is spirituality. The kingdom of God is within. You so all the different religions around the world, it's my belief that everybody has their own you know um, relationship with a higher power, something greater than them. You know, I choose to call mine God. um, and one of the things I'm just going to share this, and I'm going to keep this simple. When I first got clean and sober, I was going through a divorce, and I was having issues with my ex-wife, and I was sharing about it in an AA meeting once, and um, one of my friends at AA, Jed, long-haired Jed, he told me after the meeting, he says, because there's always a meeting after the meeting. That's you probably get more stuff out of there. So if you go new to AA or 12-step program and you go to a meeting, hang out after the meeting and chit chat with some of the people, because there's a lot of people who, people they call them old timers that have more experience, and might be able to help you. So, but Jed told me, he came up to me and says, Rich, you got to pray for your ex-wife. And I said, you're crazy, and he says, no, I guarantee you'll feel better. Just do it every night for 2 weeks, pray for her. And so I said, well, he guaranteed it. So I gave it a try. And I was praying. It was ugly how I prayed, but after 1 week, it was not as ugly. And after 2 weeks, it wasn't ugly at all. It was, God help her, and because I didn't want to wish her ill will or nothing, but she was renting space between my ears. So I had to give it to God, and that relieved, I don't have that much between my ears, so I don't need people renting space between my ears and not paying rent, And if you're going to rent, then, cough up and give me some dough to, put in the bank, But that's the simple message today, When you have an issue with somebody that's bothering you, pray for them, and you'll definitely feel better. It can't hurt. If somebody ever tell you that prayer hurts, uh, maybe it's the devil, But I say even pray for the devil, because he could probably use a good prayer too, probably more than that. But I'm not going to take his inventory. I have enough trouble taking my own inventory. So, every time you point the finger at somebody, you got 3 fingers pointing back at you. So just remember that when you point the finger at somebody. So you see the 3 fingers pointing back at me? So I try not to point, And that's a lesson for my grandkids, And talk to the old people. Talk to the old people, say hi to them, And if you don't like them, find another old person, I'm standing out here looking up at the eaves of my house. Looks like I might need to do a little painting out here, I'm thinking I'll get some my extension ladder for my brother. Anyway, that's enough out of me. God bless everybody. Do something for somebody else for fun or for free because you want to, with no expectation in return. Oh, Led Zeppelify Saturday night at the Elk Theater. Yeehaw! And I'm going to go to the RWB restaurant. It's great food. Great food. Russ has a reservation, so yeehaw. Anyway, take care, everybody. Love y'all. Like I said, do something for somebody else for fun or for free because you want to. And hello to all my grandkids. And give your moms hugs.